The assignment. My name is Peak. Yeah, I know. Weird name. But you don't get to pick your name, or your parents, or a lot of things in life for that matter. It could have been worse. My parents could have named me Glacier, or Abyss, or Crampon. I'm not kidding. According to my mom, all those names were on the list. Vincent, my literary mentor at school, this would be your English teacher, asked me to write this for my year-end assignment. No grades at our school. When Vincent reads the sentence that you just read, he'll say, Peak? That's a run-on sentence. And chaotically parenthetical. That's how he talks. Meaning, it's a little confusing and choppy. And I'll tell him that my life is parenthetical. And chaos is due to the fact that I'm starting this assignment in the back of a Toyota pickup in Tibet, aka China, with an automatic pencil that doesn't even have an eraser. And it's not likely that I'm going to find an eraser anywhere around here. Vincent has also said that a good writer should draw the reader in by starting in the middle of the story with a hook. Then go back and fill in what happened before the hook. And once you have the reader hooked, you can write whatever you want, as slowly as you reel them in. I guess Vincent thinks that readers are fish. If that's the case, most of Vincent's fish have gotten away. He's written something like 20 literary novels, all of which are out of print. If he really knew what he was talking about, why do I have to search the dark, moldering aisles of used bookstores to find his books? Now I've done it. But remember this, Vincent, writers should tell the brutal truth in their own voice and not let individuals, society, or consequences dictate their words. And you thought no one else was listening to you in class? You also know that I really like your books, or I wouldn't be wasting my time to find them. Nor would I be trying to get this story down in the back of a truck in Tibet. Speaking of which, this morning we slowed down to get around a boulder the size of a school bus that had fallen in the middle of the road. In the USA, we would use dynamite or heavy equipment to move it. In Tibet, they use picks, sledgehammers, and prisoners in tattered quilted coats to chip the boulder down to nothing. The prisoners smiled as we tried to not run over their shackled feet on the narrow road. Their cheerful faces were covered in nicks and cuts from rock shrapnel. Those not chipping used crude wooden wheelbarrows to move the man-made gravel over to the potholes, where very old Tibetan prisoners used battered shovels and rakes to fill in the holes. Chinese soldiers in the green uniforms with rifles slung over their shoulders stood around 50-gallon burn barrels smoking cigarettes. The prisoners looked happier than the soldiers did. I wondered if the boulder would be gone the time I came back through. I wondered if I'd ever come back through.